Hey, this is Mikkel from OnTime. Um, this is a really quick demo of one of the new features that we brought to OnTime in version 4.1 called external groups. For a long time, we've had the ability within OnTime to have both static groups, meaning groups where you name the members you want to include. You could have dynamic groups, so that were groups that were computed based on formula, or you could have directory groups, groups that you brought into OnTime based on groups in your download directory. But we really had customers come to us and ask for full control over the groups to include within OnTime. So for version 4.1, we've added the ability to do external groups. So what are external groups? External groups are really just us in grabbing groups from like a database, just like you're able to point to a business card source, right? So just like you have within the global settings, you can go in and point to a database and say, the information for the business card for users doesn't come from download directory, it comes from this database, and you're able to map the fields. Similarly, here you can point external groups is you pointing to a custom database saying here are my groups, and this is the way you should interpret them. Okay, so basically it's a custom database. You point it to the server. You point it to the path name of the database, and then you give it a view. Okay, the view is where OnTime will look for groups. Okay, so any document within this view is treated as being a group. Okay, and then you have the option of mapping custom field names to all the different pieces of information that we need. So the fields are really self-explanatory, right? So you have like the group name, the members to include, the members to exclude, whether to sort the members when they are presented within OnTime or not. You can limit the access, and if you do limit access, you can specify the people to grant access to the group and the people that shouldn't have access to this group. Okay. So here I can just click open, and I'm brought into my custom database. Okay. This is a very simple database. It has two views. It has a view with all these enabled groups. That was the view that I pointed to from my configuration within OnTime, and then I have a view of disabled groups. So this is just here to kind of make sure that when we bring our groups into OnTime, we should not see this disabled group show up within OnTime. So back to these enabled groups. So the database, as I said, is very simple. It has two views. It has a single form. Okay, so this is what the form looks like. Okay, so it has a checkbox to specify whether this group entry is so enabled or not. This is just something that I use to move the groups between the disabled view and the enabled view. Okay, you can specify the name. You specify the group or the members by name. You can exclude. You can choose to sort. You can choose to limit access. So this is a very simple group. Okay, it just lists two people. You can see here that I specified it in the quote unquote wrong order, meaning that the sort flag should actually sort the members. I have a group that exclude members. So here you can see that I have 5 members, but I actually exclude one of the members. Okay. I have an example where I bring in a group. Okay. So this group contains a couple of demo users, and then I exclude 2 of the members from that group. So again, when I bring up this group, I wouldn't expect Mikkel and Lars to be part of the group when brought in to OnTime. I have an example of limiting access. So here I create a group called external group with limit access, and I exclude myself from the group. So again, this group I wouldn't expect to be able to see within OnTime because I've been excluded from being able to see the group. I have an example of what I call no access members. So this is like I list a couple of members, but some of the members I do not have access to. So this is just a matter of me making sure that if I have that, I can still only see the people that actually have access to within OnTime. And the last example is called random sort members, meaning that I've unchecked the sort flag here. So when we open this group within OnTime, we should be able to see the members in this particular order, right? They will not be sorted according to the sort rules you have defined within OnTime. Okay, so let me jump back to my configuration here. I'll go ahead and I'll enable the configuration. Let me just check show for once. Okay, just go into OnTime here. You can see here that I really don't have any groups here, right? I just have two static groups. So I'll go in and I'll enable it. So I'll enable, I'll save, and then I'll run an admin, right? So now I need to run admin. So I do that, and now admin has run. So now when I go back into OnTime, I should be able to see my new dynamic or my new external groups here, right? So now they show up here. So now you can see like I have my simple group, I have my group with excluded members. So you might remember that I was part of this group, but you can see actually that it excluded myself from the list of members. You can see here this is a group where I actually mentioned the group. So this group has been expanded. This group actually had 4 members within the group definition, but since I don't have access to all of them, I won't be able to see them all. Then there's a group here where the members are in a like quote unquote random order. So the order that's shown here is actually based on the order they're shown within the OnTime config, right? So if I wanted to make Niels be on top, I could actually go back to the group here. I could take the group. I could just move Niels to the top. I would run an admin command. Okay, back in OnTime. I did that also. And then when I go back into OnTime here and go back to my random sort member here, you can see that now Niels is on top. Okay. So using this configuration actually grants you full access and full control over which groups to bring into OnTime, how to sort the members, how to name the members, and you could do basically whatever you like here. And again, this is just a custom database. This could be whatever system you have, and you can bring in groups from other systems, right? You just have to make sure that the configuration conforms to the specification you specify within the external group configuration here, and then you just map the fields. Okay. So I hope it was useful. If you have any comments about this, you're more than welcome to reach out to support. I hope it helped you. Thank you.